Welcome to another episode of University Basketball Podcast. It's your boy Crown Jewel.
And your boy Under 92.
Today we talking about. Yeah, you want to tell them? You want to tell them?
I
usually tell them. Tell them.
Today we're going to talk about award predictions. Who we think going to win the Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. We're going to go with, 6th Man of the Year. Then we're going to go with the Most Improved Player. And then we're going to go with the MVP.
Yep. And starting with Coach of the Year, you want to go first?
Yo, I'm going to go first, but I'm going to give you credit to your Kings. I'm going to give it to Mike Brown.
My Kings again.
Yeah, come on, man. Mike Brown, because I'm not going to lie, the Kings haven't been in the playoffs since Chris Webber days.
Yeah, like 02.
04, because I think...
03, 04, right.
Nah, is it 03, 04?
Yeah,
it's around that time. But yeah, so I'm going to give it to Mike Brown because the Kings haven't made the playoffs since that day. So I'm going to go with Mike Brown.
I say Mike Brown because obviously the Kings, I feel like they shocked everybody.
You know, your Kings.
They was ending up in the third spot. Obviously, I had them predicted to be second in episode 2. If y'all keep up to date with us, episode 2 I predicted them to be second. That's when you try to say I put De'Aaron Fox over John Morant.
Technically, you did.
No, I did not.
And you was wrong.
Anyways,
wrong.
Like I said, it's good to see them in the third spot. So I'm gonna go with Mike Brown too, and shout outs to him. They playing obviously magnificent over there with Sabonis.
Facts.
You know, 12
Sabonis,
rebounds.
my OKC boy.
Right. Fox averaging 25 points. Sabonis even averaging 7 assists, 7.3 assists. So
yeah,
it's
looking
good basketball.
Looking like Jokic Jr. out there.
See, now you're trying to direct. So what's the next award, sir?
All right, the next award we going with the Defensive Player of the Year, and I'm gonna give it to the boys in Memphis, Jaren Jackson. He has helped with his defensive prowess, blocking shots.
Averaging 3 blocks this year.
Yo, tell him about it. Looking like Ibaka Jr. out there.
Like now everybody got Ibaka Jr. kids. You can better say Mutombo or something like.
Mutombo.
Yeah, like the true defensive enforcer. So, but like, I gotta agree with you. Jaren Jackson, being a young player, obviously being on a young team, being a core of a young team. And playing defense ain't easy when you got.
Agreeing with me for once, y'all.
I mean, listen, it's Easter. Look at the colors. Shout out to us. But like I said, man, I agree with that. So I can't argue with that one. So what was the next award?
The next award is 6th Man of the Year, and you know who I'm gonna give it to? Malcolm Brogdon and Boston Celtics. Him coming off the bench is just doing wonders for the Celtics. He give them a lot of things that they was missing. He could give them a little bit of Marcus Smart with how good he is on defense, but then he's a better shooter than Marcus Smart, so I'm going to give it to him.
It must be a change in something in the air, because I got to give one of your Knicks players shout out to being potentially on the candidate as 6th Man of the Year. Shout out to Emmanuel Quickly.
Woo, my boy Quickly, the X Factor.
Right, so he's been balling, since he came into the league, and I like what he's doing in New York. And obviously they're doing 5th seed right now, playing against the Cavs in the playoffs, in the first round. So that's gonna be exciting to watch. Obviously, we'll get into that. But Malcolm Brogdon too, he's obviously been number 1 candidate in 6th Man of the Year. So if I'm gonna argue that, I'm gonna have to say it. And also shout out to Norman Powell.
Oh, Norman Powell.
Because I've been watching some games. Yeah, I've been watching some games, and when he get in, he's like a firecracker. Like he impacts the game in a great way for the Clippers as well. And them being in the top 5 right now,
I give him that.
So those are good picks.
But they ain't being Brogdon though.
But even Malik Monk.
Oh yeah, Malik Monk.
And he's been balling.
But it's only because he's with De'Aaron Fox.
He's
been playing. Hold on. That's his. Yo, have you seen him play better in any other team? The only reason he's playing that good, he's been playing with De'Aaron Fox since Kentucky.
And life is about opportunity.
And I'm just saying.
So he got an opportunity to really be a good piece to a young core team that actually need him. And they obviously can take what he gives. So even with him, how he plays well on the floor with the pick and roll with Sabonis, it's beautiful basketball. I actually watched it live, so that's almost like having another point guard on the floor. You know what I mean? Coming off the bench at least. So yeah, I can sit there. I understand why you would say
Nah,
that.
I feel like
his
that.
buddy.
I feel like that
Of course,
has an effect, and his buddy is.
Look at us. Look at us. You my guy. Look how we market. Look how we go together with the hosting. You know what I mean, with the podcast. So it's the same aspect with him getting an opportunity to be himself.
I agree, but I'm saying De'Aaron Fox have a huge effect on how he's playing. So
yes,
that's all I'm saying.
Everyone does, and as well as like we said, Mike Brown being the coach of the year.
All right.
And see how exactly. So they got a good franchise situation going on right now. So that 6 man of the year, like you said, you give it to Malcolm Brogdon. I would agree, but if I could change it, I'd probably give it to IQ. I like what he's doing over there with the Knicks, and it's not tough playing in the guard, especially being a young piece. So what's the next award? What's the next award on the list?
Alright, so the next award on the list
was that
most improved player.
I like
I'm going with my Knick boy, Jalen Brunson. Look what he's done with my boys. He transformed them.
He's been hooping.
He has transformed them.
Flowers.
The best 104 million? Yeah. Best 104 million. Yo, they broadcast they pockets.
Look at the dollar, bro.
They broadcast it for we can see.
They get $10. Cash out. I know you got cash. You from New York. You in New York. Come on, man. Okay.
Nah, but he doing this thing. So now we gonna get to the meat and grits.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Nah, hold on. Yeah, you jumping. See, that's what you get. Yeah, pause that. But anyways, most important, I'm gonna go with Shea. Give it credit to Alexander for most improved. I gotta say Shea because his points went up dramatically. Right now they're speaking. They're in the play-in. We don't know how it There's a lot going on. These games is very close.
Okay.
But Shea, he led a young core team. He led his team to the play-in. They can do better, but it takes a lot. Obviously, to survive in the West alone.
Shea has
individually,
but honestly, Shea has increased in every statistical category. I agree with you on that. It's just that what Jalen Brunson has done for the Knicks is completely different.
All right, you a Knicks man? Look. So that's not biased. That's not biased information.
Nah, but
you're so satisfied that it's like you got to take a spotlight off of my prediction. Is
I ain't trying. Look,
man, listen.
You do that with Braun all the time.
Anyways, we're gonna go on to the next topic, which would be MVP.
MVP.
I'm gonna say LeBron.
Yo, everything with LeBron is not even a factor. He's not.
LeBron's not a factor.
Hold on. He's not even top 5 in the MVP votes. Not even top 5
because he's 38.
Nah, because he was injured this year.
All right. So who would you say then?
Nah. So
who you give your MVP?
I'm not going to lie. The media is going to give it to Joel Embiid.
No, don't do that. You know what you doing?
The media, who I believe deserve it, is Nikola Jokic. I'm just going to
Why you believe that?
The reason I believe that is because Nikola Jokic does not have one All-Star on his team.
That's the reason why. All right, that's a valid reason. But bro, Joel Embiid, bro, has been hooping, bro. Like,
I understand. He dropped 52 recently. I know.
Yeah, and then it's not even just about points, but it's just like, bro, carrying a team consistently, being Philadelphia. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it is tough because when it comes to that number, as well as like even Giannis being a potential candidate.
Let me shout out Giannis because Giannis also deserved an MVP. If you have to give it to somebody tonight. If I had to give it to somebody, I'm giving it to Jokic or Giannis, not Joel. Only for the simple fact Giannis did not have Middleton for most of this season and still got them to and hold on, and still got them to the number 1 seed, bro. Still. So and he had James Harden way more than he had Chris Middleton this year.
You still gotta go out and perform as an individual. You still gotta do what you gotta do every night. So like I said, it's hard to disagree with these players being MVP candidates. Obviously, what they're doing is what they're doing. It's clear as day. I would say Joel Embiid.
The only reason everybody thinks he deserves an MVP. That's why I feel like
You just said you feel like
no.
The media is gonna give it to Joel, but you feel like
no
Jokic
because Giannis and Jokic already got 2 MVPs each. They got voters fatigue. They tired of voting for the same 2 people. So now they both in the MVP race. They both could get their 3rd MVP, but no, give it to Joel because Joel has also been hooping.
I'm gonna say Joel.
All right.
So yeah, and we gonna
We
wrap
can
that
agree
up.
to disagree.
We're gonna wrap
But
that
he
up.
gonna get it.
We're gonna wrap that up. This is another episode of UOB basketball.
It's
You know
your
what I'm saying?
boy, Ender 92. Like, subscribe, dislike, still subscribe. We need haters too. And
Ground
we out.
Jewel. Peace. We out of here.